Hi everybody. I wanted to share with you one of our resources that we have at school called Culturegrams. It's one that I'm starting to become more familiar with and thought I'd share some of the things I've learned about it. So here is the home page for Culturegrams, and you can access it via our student resources page. And you can see that there's 4 parts to it: the world, kids, states, and provinces. I'm going to show the kids and states edition, because I think those would be the ones that most frequently would be used at school. So if you click on kids edition, you can see you get a page that has a picture of the world, and in the kids edition you are able to access information about countries all around the world. So you can, if you know what country you're going to use, you can type it in the search box up here. If you're not sure or you want to explore, you can click on a different region of the world, different continent, and that'll bring up the countries that are part of that continent, and then you can click on the country if you want to just do the picture. You can click on the name of the continents down here, or you can go up here and you can click on an individual country. So if we want to go to North America, and then let's say we want to learn about Costa Rica, we can click right up on the map. When you get to each individual country, then you're going to see the same setup. So over on the left, it's going to have different pieces of information based on these categories: people and places, history, lifestyle, society, culture facts, and contacts. In the middle here it has the Did You Know section. You can select a different kind of map that you would want to look at. Over here on the right is some additional features. And then down here along the bottom are some other general pieces of information. And this is a newer piece of information, this infographic, which is kind of cool, because you can click on it and see a portrait of an average person. So they take the statistical data and then make it an infographic, which is kind of cool visual for the kids to look at. So the average Costa Rican. And if you wanted to, you could save this as a PDF and have kids maybe look at these infographics if they want to compare different countries. So that would be one way to do it visually. You can listen to the country name. You can click here and it'll play the anthem. And then they have different facts along with the flag. And if you wanted to, you could print an outline of the flag, and at the bottom you can generate a citation. So that will be the same setup for each country. Now one of the other things is you can see up here at the top, here are some other features of the Kids Edition. So if you click on photos, you can look through a photo gallery from different parts of the world. So if the kids are looking to add pictures to a presentation, this would be a good place to do it. You can also look at a slideshow associated with different countries. So if I wanted to go to Antarctica wildlife, I could click here and look at different ones. And again, it has a citation at the bottom where you click here, so then kids could learn how to cite or make sure if they include these pictures that they include the citation right there. They can copy and paste it. If I go back up at the top, there's videos associated with each country. If you click on there, you can watch the video or download it. They have interviews. And if you click on a name, it'll bring you up an interview with people from around the world. Now when you click listen, it's not, you can hear the text read to you, and that's the same. You can do that also on the page that I was just at showing about the different countries.
Name: Chakib. Age: 12.
If you go up here, it has famous people associated with each country. So if you're doing biographies from around the world, or if you're doing cultures research and you want to know different famous people, this would be the best place to go. You can see different recipes from different parts of the world. And I'll have all the flags will come up here in a second. And then this last part is graphs and tables. And one of the features of Culturegrams is the ability to make your own comparison graph and table. So you can build your own. So if you wanted to have the kids make a graph of different countries, you can, it says up here up to 10, so if you hold the control key, you can pick, and then you can come over here and pick different categories. So if we wanted to do maybe internet users, cell phone, and schooling, and then it'll create a graph. So that's kind of a cool feature, and then you can print those. And that opens in a new tab, so then you can just close that out and get back to where you were. And then there's some different tables you can get over here. So if you wanted to look at capitals, world currencies, and so on. So that's the Kids Edition. The World Edition is going to be very similar. It's just going to be at a higher level. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the States Edition then. And the States Edition is going to be set up similarly. So you can type in a state here, you can select a state here, or you can click on the map. And then there's different types of maps that you can open up and print. So you can save or print the US physical map. So I'm going to click on Illinois. So just like in the Kids Edition, there's information broken down if you want to jump ahead to different parts of the article. So about Illinois, then there's different maps. You can also listen, and this is a feature on Kids Edition. If you want to listen to it, the text being read, you can do that. Click there.
Illinois, the Prairie State.
Over here, it has a timeline for the state. And then it also has different sections about different times within the state history with more detail. Some different cultural, sports teams, pro sports teams, the state symbol, all of those are on the side here. If you click more information, it gives you some other websites you can go to about Illinois. So up here though, it doesn't have quite as many features as the Kids Edition, but you can see the different state flags, recipes for the states. And similar to the Kids Edition, you can also create your own tables or graphs if you want to compare states. And then just like before, you can click on the states you want to compare, and then you can different categories you'd want to look up. And then they'll come up with the graphs here. So go ahead and close that out. And that's Culturegram. So a lot of different pieces of information and things you can use for research in a lot of different ways.